Hey guys, trying something new today. I'm recording this on November 26th, day before Thanksgiving. So for those of you out there, happy Thanksgiving here in the US. I'm going to call this the Fast4. And if you don't know what that is, the Fast4 is a shortened tennis format. Essentially, it's a normal set, but it's first to 4 games. I've seen it played with no ads, and you play a breaker when you get to 4-4 all. A few fun facts about the Fast4 tennis format. It's equivalent to the 2020 format of cricket. The first major public match was January 12th, 2015, with Roger Federer versus Leighton Hewitt playing in EXO in Australia. Back during the COVID days, Djokovic organized a series of exhibition tournaments using this format called the Adira Tour. You can look that up. And any of you who play any USTA tournaments have noticed a lot of those moved to the Fast4 format. So in a nutshell, I'm picking 4 items that I find interesting or want to talk about. And we'll just, before we continue, be sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe to the channel. You can support us on Buy Me a Coffee. I will have a QR code on the screen. All right. Number 1, Davis Cup. Italy wins 3rd time in a row over Spain. First off, does anyone care? Sorry, I'm just kidding. Italy cares, and anyone who really follows Davis Cup. All right. Davis Cup schedule pretty much just sucks. I don't think anyone likes it. Yes, you can have pride for your country. It used to be a thing, but now you have all these neutral sites out there. This one was kind of odd because you didn't have top players in both teams. Italy didn't have Sinner playing or Musetti, the 2nd and 8th ranked player in the world, and Spain didn't have Alcaraz, the number 1 player in the world playing. So Italy really pulled this out with stars Berrettini and Caboli. But I don't know. It's just another one of those items from a very heavy tennis schedule for pros through the year. Something's got to change. If you don't even have your top players playing for your country towards the end of the year, I think something needs to be different. I know the Nothing Major guys were talking about maybe doing an every other year, maybe going back to home ties. I don't know, but they've messed with this schedule so much, something needs to change. Second item, kudos to the NCAA D1 champs. Played in the Orlando USTA Tennis Center last week for the men. For doubles, Virginia was the big winner here. Mansdalberg and Dietrich won over the team from Ohio State. And then for singles, Michael Zhang from Colombia beat a player from SMU. This is Zhang's 2nd time winning the singles competition. And for the women, NC State came up on top on doubles over Vanderbilt. And for singles, North Carolina player won over Cali. So awesome for that to be played really close, a couple hours away from me at the USTA Tennis Center. Did any of you get a chance to watch any of the coverage? Because my feed was just littered with NCAA highlights. So kudos to everyone putting those on social media. But yeah, it was really cool. If you got a chance, let me know. What'd you think? Would you go back again? And what changes do you think need to be made for NCAA? I personally think they should probably maybe do some other tournaments there other than just, maybe some pro tournaments. That'd be really cool. All right, third item. Have you heard of the Sun Court Sports? This is a new, I guess you could say, tennis club that just came to town here in Sarasota. I think the most unique thing with them is they have red clay. So they just opened October 15th. Today they have 9 courts. They have planned to do 18 courts in the future. So I guess from what I read, the initiation fee is $500, and it's like $150 a month for unlimited play. I want to go check this place out. It's pretty close to where I live, and I haven't played in red clay in forever, so it'd be really cool because everywhere around here for clay is pretty much Hartrue, that green stuff, just where you get a lot of that stuff. So check those out. If you play there, let me know what you think. I'll have to take a trip and check out the facilities. My fourth item to round out the Fast4, upcoming exhibitions. So if you're in the Miami area, the Miami Invitational is coming up literally next week. Or about a week, a little over a week. It's it's where the Marlin play in Miami at the Lone Depot Park. So we have Fonseca will play versus Alcaraz, and Anisimova versus Pegula. And there's going to be 3 matchups for this. So there's obviously the obvious singles, the men's singles, and then the women's singles. So those will be fun. And then they do a mixed. So the mixed team will be Pegula and Alcaraz versus Anisimova and Fonseca. It seems like a cool... and by the way, the December 8th is a Monday. So if you're in the Miami area, maybe go check it out. Might be fun for a thing to do on a Monday night. A little bit far for me to do during the week. But hey, that's cool that there's something this close coming up. And the other, I'm looping the Exos together. This was announced that Sabalenka and Kyrgios are going to do a Battle of the Sexes match. So there's been other Battle of Sexes matches in the past, but the weird thing about this one is number one, locations in Dubai. A couple of the rules, no second serves. And then I've read, and I don't know if there's anything official, but there's a modified court on Sabalenka's side, so it's smaller. And the scoring is best 2 out of 3 sets with a 10-point breaker in the third. Why not just play straight up, court? Why are we messing with dimensions and all that stuff? Now, Nick has been kind of inactive for a while for injury. His last match was at Miami earlier this year, where he lost to Kashanov in the second round. So, we'll see how that plays out. I mean, this is scheduled to be, I think, on the 28th of December. So kind of at the end of the year. Kind of funny there's not a lot of details out there, it being end of November at this point. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. But it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I mean, I love it. I love Sabalenka's power. And I love Kyrgios when he's on top, but again, he's been out in injury and hasn't played for a while. That's all I have for today. That's my quick Fast 4. Leave me a comment on these or any subjects or content you want to see in the channel. And again, thanks for watching.